Hello and welcome to my channel. Really, this is for me and not anyone else. I don't think anyone's going to watch. But today I'm going to build a house for my sim, Ransford Ferguson. And so he built this little shack here in Windenburg. And what he's going to do is he's going to take everything from his old house. He's going to take stuff from his mother's house. He's going to take stuff from the dump, stuff he's stolen from friends, and create this little shack. So this is the initial setup I had for the walls. It's not going to work out, and you're going to see that in a little bit because I don't know how to work the roofs. I'm really bad at it. I don't like doing it. It makes me feel bad about myself. And, you know, what are you going to do? So in this Let's Play, I'm going to focus on building up Ransford's fame. He's going to create a cult, and he's going to try and get people to join it. So his cult is, of course, the cult of Mother Gaia. You know, we are born from the earth. We give back to the earth. The mother loves her children, and in turn, we shall love her. So Ransford, he started off pretty normal growing up. And he always loved being outside, and he loved plants, and he loved gardening. His mother was a gardener, and he would sit in the garden with her while she would work, and that's where he learned initially how to garden. And into his adult life, it started to become an obsession. So he was in college, and he dropped out because he had to find his roots back in nature. So what you're seeing right now is the first sign of struggle with the roof. It looks so bad, and it's so ugly. I try to make really nice, creative looking roofs, and then, that happens. I cannot stand when they don't line up really well. So, I tried following some tutorials on YouTube. Like, I watched Sim Supply, and I really enjoy watching his building, but my God, I don't know how these people do it. Like, it's not my forte. I've had this game for 3 years now. So, I mean, if I don't know how to build now, am I ever going to learn how to build? Probably not. So, eventually, the roof situation will look fixed. I promise it's not going to look like this the whole time. Anyway, so now that we're here in Windenburg, Ransford, he decided to move out on the island. It felt very secluded. He thought he was really going to enjoy living out in the middle of nowhere, where he could be surrounded by plants. And he's going to pick up painting and writing. He wants to start writing children's books about gardening to get children interested in gardening at a young age. And all that. So here I'm gonna start reworking how I have the doors and windows and just the whole layout of my house. So it's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Who's gonna watch this for building? Nobody. Who's gonna watch this for entertainment? Nobody. And that's okay. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. So let's see. We're about 4 minutes in. Still trying to figure out that dang wall situation. I thought I'd just have like a weird toilet back there. Like, that would be fun. You'd have to walk down a fun little hall just to sit in the toilet. But, it's not practical. I also don't like really long bathrooms in The Sims. If they're going to be 2 tiles, they need at least to have, like It needs to be like 2x3 and not like 2x4 or anything like that. I feel like that's just, if you were in a bathroom in that in real life, you would feel weird. It would be weird, and you wouldn't want to be there. All right. So now that the rooms are a little bit more sized appropriately, we can start with the fun stuff. So I really like these doors from the movie stuff pack. They're so fun. There are a lot of flowers. I mean, I think he would paint flowers onto all of his doors and windows just to honor Mother Gaia. And here we are fixing that roof. So still looks ugly. Ugly as sin. That's okay. All right. Get a good aerial view. You can feel bad about yourself from afar. And there we are, finally fixing the way the room layout is falling so that roof is not ugly. I don't want an ugly roof. I saw like a roof in real life that has like that clipping in The Sims, and it was this very surreal moment. All right, so now we're starting to look a little better. I decided that I was going to just connect those two roofs to have one giant fun roof. And, in retrospect, I could have just gotten those same two roofs to hook together instead of having, to set these two next to each other. That's okay. It's just ugly as sin. I need to get better at this. Like, I feel bad. I am bad. I need to get better at it. And here we go. Finally fixing our mistakes. Just trying our hardest. Maybe that wouldn't have been too bad. I could have maybe had two roofs sticking out. But here's our finished, like, outside of the shack, at least for, what the top and bottom is going to look like. We have the rooms. Everything's fine. Everything's wonderful. Let's pretend it was like that way the whole time and I was planning it. All right. So now that we have walls set up and interior doors and exterior doors, this is generally when I start picking out my windows. My windows aren't really good. And this is at the point of the build where I decided, you know what? To make an excuse for my inability to make the exterior look aesthetically pleasing, I'm just going to say that he built it. So that's where the idea of him building this shack came from, is trying to hide my own inadequacy when it comes to exterior decorating. But so he built this whole shack himself. He decided that, you know what, I need to get my hands dirty for once in my life. I need to be able to find a place where I can just worship Mother Gaia. I cannot stress to you how important it is that he worship Mother Gaia. So I'm just using I use the cheapest windows I could find. I use the windows from the Seasons pack 'cause I like them. I like that they're basic, they're fun. They're not, they're nothing, I think it doesn't really take away from anything. So here we are. All of our roofs are now built. And we can finally get to the fun part, which is decorating the houses. I'm a little better at decorating. And I decided that with this build that I was definitely going to do something a little bit more simplistic, since most of the items he did steal were, they're mixed matched. They don't really go together. I used the cheapest items I could because I like having a little bit of money left over when I do these kind of builds, and I'm not gonna cheat. So I am a big cheater. I do like cheating. I just put in as much money as I want, and then I do whatever I want. So, all right, here we are fixing the roofs, making them, you know, stick out a little more, making them look nice. You know, everybody wants a nice looking house. And the one thing I can do with the roofs that I recently learned is when you hold down shift, you can just extend only, you know, one part. So whatever part it is that you're extending, if you hold shift down, then amazingly you can just, you know, bring that side out, not the whole thing. Oh, I lied. This is when I was decorating the roof and the exterior, trying to get down what I want the outside of the house to look like. So I wanted it to look very, I don't want it to look derelict, but I wanted it to look, you know, not great. You know, this guy made it himself. So I remembered seeing the wood paneling recently when I was just playing for fun, and I remembered it. I was like, yes, we are making this shack look just, it's got to look like somebody built it themselves. It reminds me a little bit of my grandpa. I feel like my grandpa would. He'd build a shack for himself if my grandma would let him. Just in the middle of the woods somewhere. And see, it looks so nice. Like all those dark browns and those light browns together. The roof is a little atrocious, and I'm in love with it. So for the roof coloring, I decided I was gonna go with something that looked like he just kind of found it. And there's that one roof color, it's like straw. And I don't know what like it's supposed to be, but it definitely looks like it's just a straw roof. So I thought, you know, that's perfect. Let's just do, like, he just found some grass. And, you know, I was going to go with some of the darker colors or maybe the green colors, but then, you know, I think that yellow is just perfect. Oh my God, it's so ugly. I love it. Just found some straw somewhere and, you know, just shoved it on his roof. All right, now here we're getting into the inside. I'm pretty sure I'm not lying. Yeah, I recorded all of this while I watched the video. You know, is it efficient? No, but you know, that's okay. I'm gonna hold off on coloring the walls until I know what the inside looks like. You know, the color of the walls isn't gonna be anything fun. So I start off with the kitchen because it's the first section that you see when you're in build mode. And I took the counters, the used counters from the City Living pack, and I decided, you know, he went to the dump and he said, oh, these counters are lovely. Found some more counters, but they were different colors. Oh, but he's going to work with it. And the kitchen isn't, you know, it's not what a normal kitchen would look like. Because again, I really think that he built this house without thinking through how he was going to place everything in it. Which, I mean, could be another excuse for me to just say, yeah, I totally planned it that way. It's part of the story, and not my inadequacy with building. I'm not using the move objects cheat because I was feeling lazy, and you know, I guess if you're new and I don't imagine anybody's worse at building than I am, but if you want to see something fun, you know, or want to watch somebody build something in real time, then you know, there you go, you got this. I just realized this video's, no one's gonna watch this. Who's gonna watch like a 30-minute video of me just building stuff? Oh, I'm sorry, it's over 30 minutes. All right, so all the counters are mixed mass. I also wanted to go with the used fridge and stove, and I picked some fun colors for that, fun color for the sink, even the coffee maker, you know, fun colors. Just something that looks real weird. So in that little nook area, We have one in our house, and we call it the Nerd Nook. It's where we keep our desks. So I decided that's where he was gonna, you know, that's where he was going to create his books. And, you know, he actually is going to use, like, all of this stuff, you know, kind of normally at first. You know, he'll play some games. He might start writing some children's books. He might start, you know, working on programming. He did buy that desk. I am proud of him. Ransford did buy that desk. And he got the computer from, you know, an used electronics store. So, you know, I'm very proud of him for that. I was trying to decide between which lamps, and then I was going to use one of the kids' ones, and then I found that just fire lamp. So his whole house is just lit by candles, pretty much. He's not great with wiring electricity into lights. You know, you got to do all that stuff yourself, and who really has time for that? He's also going to start painting. So since he loves nature so much, I thought it'd be nice if he got into painting landscapes. And here I'm just testing to make sure that, like, he can actually use everything and it's comfortable. So here we have Ransford walking up. There he is. He's in his nice summer getup. Feeling good, looking good, having a great day. Just having a great day. Just have him play some Blick Block, and I wanted to make sure that he could actually, like, you know, get in there. So now we're going to go back to build mode and fill in the rest of this little living, dining, work area. So I decided he's not a TV guy. Like, he's not going to watch TV at all. He's going to read, he's going to write, he's going to paint, and he's going to garden. So that table, there's not really a used table that's the cheapest. So I took the industrial table from, I think it's Dine Out. I don't know. I'm not really watching, but, you know, there was a restaurant closing, and he just kind of took it. No one's going to miss it. Used, you know, chairs from City Living, a lot of City Living in this. And placing this table is when I realized, oh, I did not plan this. I did not make this floor plan as well as I could have. And that's okay, because with that roof, I wasn't changing it. Like, it was staying the same. That's his little cactus. It's real cute. Its name is Herbert. And that is one of the keepsakes that he has taken from his house. You know, he's not really telling anyone where he's from. You know, he's not from Oasis Springs. He's not from Strangerville. He's not from any of the desert places or the desert worlds in this game. Nobody knows where he's from, and he's not talking about it. All right, so for the bedroom, I decided to go with an air mattress because there wasn't really anything that looked like he would have built it. And eventually, I'm going to get a woodworking table, and he's just going to build all his furniture. Because he's a self-made man. And that would honor Mother Gaia. So, I also was trying to figure out what to do for a wardrobe. Because, again, there's not really anything, like, on the cheaper end that really looked like he would have built it. Or something that he would have stolen. So I decided he took that from his childhood bedroom. And just kept it. Everybody keeps something from their childhood bedroom. I personally can't see anything of mine that I have from my childhood bedroom, but I know I have something. So he'll have a little table. I really love those suitcases for bedside tables. So he's just using up his suitcases for something. Usually I use it for my artsy fartsy kind of Sims who kind of have, you know, just an eclectic taste in decoration, and I like the really bright colors. But we're gonna go a little bit simple. That's the only piece of art in this whole house is that clock, as I haven't used it yet since I got Strangerville, and you know, it's fun. He took it from his mom's house. It's another keepsake from his home. So, you know, it has the beautiful desert vista on it with the plateau. It is a plateau, isn't it? It's called a plateau. I swear it's called a plateau. I hope it is, because I'm not changing this. I'm recording this and I'm not changing it. So, anyway, it's a picture from his hometown. You know, really exciting. Not really. This whole video is not exciting, but it at least gives you some background. I'm hoping the Let's Play is going to be a little bit better than this. I don't think so, but I mean, one can hope. So here we have all of the lights. I'm pretty sure those are like, I'm pretty sure those are candles in there. So I decided I was going to go with it. And yep, there's our bedroom. Really simple. We also have a mirror. Eventually he's going to become an actor, because I think that's the best way to spread his influence. So the whole house is candlelit. The whole house is just really bare bones. And we're finally getting to our bathroom. I think I was trying to decide on what I was going to do next for plants. There we go. So that's his little succulent. Real cute. I'm also not going to lie. I didn't realize that when you record videos in The Sims that you can't actually see all of, you know, the buy options, which I thought would make this video interesting for some reason. It really doesn't. So if anybody's there leaving hate comments, can you tell me how I can fix that? Or I'll Google it. I should probably just Google it. No one's going to watch this. All right. So I took the shower from the, oh my gosh, outdoor retreat. Yeah, it's outdoor retreat. In order to make it look like, you know, he's just kind of, he's trying. Industrial looking sink, and then a green toilet. I love that green toilet. It's so ugly. I love it. And here we finally add the flooring. Now we're adding the flooring. And I just went with basic wood because, you know, oh, this isn't flooring. Oh my God, I have to add lights. Ugh. My God. I cannot record. I can't talk to anyone. That's okay. All right. So trying to move that little towel, and then we're going to do lights. I'm pretty sure I did lights. I should watch these before I record. That's okay. It just kind of sounds like a lady rambling. And that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm sitting on my bed. I'm staring at my computer, and I'm talking into a little microphone ball. It's called a snowball if you want to buy it on Amazon. I think that this is my roommate's, so I think that's where he bought it. Here we're adding lights. Just, you know, I thought candlelit would be nice. You know, it's going to be dark. It's a little dingy. He's going to feel bad about himself. I think that's important when you're, you know, moving out of your parents' house for the first time. You have to feel bad about yourself in some way, shape, or form. At the very least, I know my mom will probably watch this video. So, hi, Mom. I promise I'm doing good. I'll call you later. Oh my gosh. All right, so now we're picking floors. All right, I know how to do this. Okay, so I decided to go with it was one of the basic wood floorings. It matched the outside, and later I found a trash can. I think it's the Windenburg or the oh my God, it's the get together trash can for like in the outside like furniture, and the wood looks just like the wood flooring. So I figured he just had extra wood, and you know the city requires you to have a trash can, even though you should put it in your compost pile. He doesn't use any plastics or anything like that. He's also an avid recycler. Good old Ransford. And then I decided not to do anything fancy with the inside walls. I wanted to use the same wood paneling that I used on the outside I wanted it to look like a shack. All right. And then we added a boombox so that he could have a little fun, but I'm not buying a table. I'm putting it on the ground. All right, and then last but not least, I think I also added, I added those newspapers to make sure that, it looked like he was painting. I mean, I played around with a lot of the different options for the little piddle pad, and you can only get like piddle on it. Like, it's not like paint or anything like that. I think it'd be nice if we could add like somebody dump paint on it while they're like at the easel, but no, it's all just pee. It looks so gross. Here's a good fun time of me just playing with the design tool. I wanted to pick some nice fun carpets. It's stuff he weaved himself, He's kept it for a long time. He's really into arts and crafts. And here's me playing with the different looks on the piddle pad. I didn't know that there was pee on it. My God, I've had Cats and Dogs was like one of the first expansion packs that I bought, and I had no idea that there was just pee on those newspapers until today when I made this video. Today. All right. Now, I wanted to fix up the outside a little bit, but I was running a little low on funds, so, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. We'll change it over time. There's our cute little shack. Oh, look how sweet it is. He built it himself. I'm so proud of Ransford. I also found the name Ransford by just looking up really old English names. And that was the first one that really, I felt inspired. I felt at peace. I felt good about myself. So I decided to go with Ransford because, just who's named that anymore? Do you know a Ransford? Or shout out if you know or are a Ransford. No one's going to shout out. Okay, so that's where I discovered the trash can looks just like the flooring on the inside. And it all came together perfectly with my narrative. So this is me just trying to decide, how I'm going to make the lot. I decided to buy one bush, and I think it's the outdoor living. I don't know what that's called. Or backyard stuff. That's what it's called. Backyard stuff. I don't know what outdoor living is, but that sounds like something, that sounds like a Target brand for like patio furniture. So I picked that cute little bush, and then I got two more because those were the first plants he decided to plop down when he was first, building his shack. He was basically living in like, a tent for a good couple weeks. And here we go. I do a little landscaping. I'm not great with the new tools for landscaping. I felt pretty good about using them when I was playing Sims 3. But the Sims 4 ones, it feels weird. I feel weird, and I don't like it. All right, and here I'm going to create the first garden plots. I wanted them to line up with the grid. Just trying to make it even. They're just 4x4. They're rounded off a little bit at the top and the bottom. I know I'm a little slow at doing everything, but that's okay. Oh, a train passing by. I hope you can't hear that. Oh, so here we are. We're almost in the final reaches of this build. I am actually really proud of it, even though the floor plan is egregious. The roof was ugly for most of it, and it's just showing off that I don't have any skills when it comes to building in this game. I don't really have skills, with my Sims playing the Sims, but that's all part of the fun and adventure. I mean, you could do something really weird, or you could just, play like it's normal life. And that's what's great about The Sims. So we're just finishing up. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this long video. Whoever you are, thank you for actually checking it out. Here is the final product. The yard looks real bad. There's nothing in the back. And, I'm going to release a Let's Play video all about the cult of Mother Gaia. So I'm going to put this on the gallery. You can find my name. I think it is May Katie Cat 937 or 934. I don't remember. I'll probably put that in the description. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks.